Hey guys, Devon Brown, the Success Renegade, here with another live answer to one of your questions. And I'm a little sore today because I've got my trainer and he's been busting my butt. My titties are sore, but that's okay. We gotta take the sexiness to a whole new level, and no pain, no gain. We gotta do stuff that's a little uncomfortable for us. Anyway, really?
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 Yeah.
That's how I'm gonna start off the video. Okay. So today's question, oh, by the way, if you like these video answers to your questions, above this video is a link where you can actually go and actually submit a question yourself, and I will get to it just as soon as I can. Hopefully you enjoy these videos, and you can also make sure that you follow me at twitter.com/Devon Brown. And what else? And if you enjoyed this tip and want some more tips, in the upper right-hand corner upper right-hand corner for you of this page is a little opt-in box where you can get some more free business building, business growth, and success tips. So today's question comes from Dan, and Dan says, "Hey Devon, thank you for taking the time to educate us, answer our questions, and also have some serious fun along the way." Thank you, Dan. I appreciate the fact that you like to have fun as well. He says, "My question and biggest problem with internet marketing is how many different niches to market at once. Easy, hang on. I know you say to pick one thing and perfect it before moving on, and that makes sense to me. However, the problem I have is that some niches outside of the internet marketing niche are only somewhat profitable. Therefore, I often strive to market in several niches at once. Would you caution against that? Some gurus suggest getting involved in many different niches, and some say do not. This is conflicting, and it's making my head spin. Thanks again, Dan." Well, Dan, that's a great question, and I appreciate you taking the time to submit it to me, because I know you're not the only one that's messing with this multiple niche syndrome out there. So, first part of your question is, first part of your statement here that you posted is that you say, Devon, you say to focus on one niche at a time, and I've said it a million times, focus on one niche at a time. But then you say, but the problem is that some of the niches outside of internet marketing or home-based business stuff aren't as profitable. Well, you're right, but that does not trump only focusing on one niche at the same time, or only focusing on one niche at a time. You see, if you're focusing on more than one niche, it's kind of like trying to tie both of your shoes at the same time. It doesn't work. Let me give you a more real-life example. Let's say that you have a niche in dog training and you have a niche of underwater basket weaving, right? And you're trying to promote both of these niches simultaneously. Well, one of the ways that you might drive traffic to your sites, as you probably already know, is something like articles, right? So let's say that you are promoting both niches. What you're going to have to do is get 5 articles for this niche and 5 articles for this niche. Well, in that same period of time, you would have been able to get 10 articles for this one niche, and that would actually end up being more profitable to you than the 5 and 5. What's happening is that you're spreading yourself too thin. This is why I say focus on only one niche. Now, with regard to the niches not being profitable, there's often a direct relationship between profit and size of the niche in competition, meaning the greater the size, the bigger the niche, the more competition, the more potential there is to make money in that niche. But here's the question that you really need to ask yourself. What is my goal with this niche? So let's say that there's a niche, and if you go, and you might go to look at the Google keyword tool or something like that. You go to Google, you type in Google keyword tool, and then the very first result that you get will be this little Google, it's called a Google keyword tool, it's called a Google sandbox tool. Anyway, you click on it and you type in some keyword phrases that are associated with your niche. And that tells you how many people are looking for your niche, or how many people are interested in your niche on a monthly basis. If you go and you do that, and if you type in something like MLM, if that was your niche, then you're going to find hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people looking for information on it every month. But if you do something like, I remember I had one gentleman, his name is Ken, maybe you've seen the video of me and him, because he actually came down to work one-on-one with me. His niche was Japanese maple trees. And the Japanese maple tree niche, there's no way on God's earth that it's going to make half as much money as or a fraction of or 1/10 of the money that the MLM or home business or internet marketing niche will make. But here's the thing. That's okay, because the first question you need to ask yourself is, what is my monthly goal with this niche? You see, what I like to do, and the way I like to start off, and this is what I tell my clients, is that you need to start off by adding up all of your monthly bills. So your car payment, your mortgage or your rent, your utility bills, all of that must-have stuff. And for the average person, it'll come out to about $3,000. Well, most of you guys are out there like $3,000 a month, Devon, that's not a lot of money, or that's not enough, or that's not my goal. Well, it doesn't have to be your end state goal. It can be your initial goal. And the question you need to ask yourself is, can I make the $3,000 a month that I need to make with this one niche? So even if the niche is smaller, there may be enough people there, maybe it only gets 10,000 searches a month or 7,000 searches a month overall. Well, that should be enough to generate an income of $3,000 for you. Suzanne, there was a lady who was, I'm supposed to call, and what was her niche that you were telling me about?
Silverfish.
Silverfish. You know those little bugs that come out of your sink and stuff? Silverfish. Now, there are people that are looking for a silverfish solution. Now, here's the thing. The niche, what time am I at?
5 minutes, 49 seconds.
Cool. The niche of silverfish isn't going to be as profitable as making money from home or weight loss or something like that. That's a very micro niche, how to take care of a silverfish problem. But because it's micro and there's less competition, more than likely, and I haven't done any homework on it, but my guess is that there's way less competition, it's going to be easier for you to dominate. And if it's easier for you to dominate, it's going to be easier for you to get traffic cheaper, for you to get your articles, do some natural SEO, get your articles seen and all of that fun stuff. It's going to drive traffic to your page. So if my niche is silverfish, God, I just spit all over. You can't even see it on the video. I'm like, blah, blah. I'm like, it's like a waterfall.
There's an umbrella in here.
Umbrella, Ella. Some of you guys aren't going to get that. Anywho, what was I saying? Okay, silverfish.
Micro niche.
Micro niche. So that's a little micro niche. Well, maybe that's only a $2,000 a month niche. And if so, great, here's what you need to do. You need to say, silverfish is my niche. Here's my silverfish product that I'm going to sell. Here's my silverfish opt-in page. I'm going to drive the traffic to my silverfish opt-in page, get them to opt in, and then get them to buy this product. And I might only have 1 or 2 products in the silverfish niche, right? Because once the problem is gone, the problem is gone. It's not like super evergreen. You can't keep teaching people stuff. Maybe you can find some ancillary products. But anywho, drive the traffic to your silverfish opt-in page. Free tips on how to get rid of silverfish. Once they opt in, have your silverfish product. And then once you've got your silverfish product, you're going to make some money off of that. Like I was saying, maybe there's only enough traffic to generate $2,000 to $3,000 a month. But you need to get to that $2,000 to $3,000 a month and focus only on getting to that $2,000 to $3,000 a month before you get into any other niche. Again, stop trying to tie both shoes at the same time. Suzanne, am I making sense?
Making sense.
Cool beans. So to answer your question, focus on one niche. Okay, focus on one niche until it's making you money, because the things that you're going to need to do to drive traffic to the niche are going to be all the same. You're going to need to be, it's coming from downstairs. No, it's yours. Is that ours?
It's the office phone.
Oh, it's the office phone. Okay, forget it. We'll get it later. The things that you're going to need to do in order to make money in that silverfish, don't worry about it, Suzanne. Just let her, or you can, all right.
It's going to get loud.
All right, cool. Thanks. The things that you're going to need to do in order to make money in any niche is you're going to need to stay focused on that niche. So stay focused on one niche, Dan. And for everybody else, stay focused on one. I don't care if it's a small niche and it can only make you some money. If you're not making any money at it, work until you're making the money at it. And then imagine having a silverfish business where, you're number 1 on Google for the term silverfish or silverfish removal or getting rid of silverfish or whatever. Imagine that you're number 1 for Google on that. And then imagine traffic automatically coming to your site on a regular basis. I just bit my cheek. Traffic coming to your site on a regular basis, and you making sales on an automatically. And now you have this $2,000 a month business. Now, what niche do you want to go into next? Okay? More isn't better. More is not better. Focus on one, get it up, get it running, get the system, learn how to do it, and then you can move to another niche. Anything else you can think of, Suzanne?
No, it sounds good.
Am I running out of time?
9 minutes.
All right, 9 minutes. So that's about it. So ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you found this tip useful. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/Devon Brown. Go ahead and click the link above this video to submit your question if you like me answering or you want me to answer one of your questions live. And I think that's about it. Ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful day. Dan, thank you for submitting this great question, and stay focused on one niche. Bye-bye.